Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm here to give you my EFL Championship score predictions for game week 39. We're going to start off by talking about the Sheffield United versus Coventry game. But before I go into detail about all the matches that are happening this weekend, please smash the like button. Also, let me know down in the video comments what your score predictions are for this weekend. And also to note as well, Preston are playing Tuesday. The reason why? They're playing against Derby away. They're in the FA Cup quarterfinals, which is being played this weekend. So we'll talk about that game last, but that game is happening on Tuesday. So, Sheffield United versus Coventry. I've gone with a 1-1 score prediction. Sheffield United, they've got some key players out injured, and I do think that will make a massive difference. I don't know if they can actually stop Coventry from scoring, but I don't think they've got enough with the players available to win the game. Coventry have won 6 of their last 7 matches. They beat Sunderland after losing against Derby. It was a great reaction after a defeat. And I just can't see Sheffield United, despite getting a really good result against Sheffield Wednesday just before the international break, I just can't see them beating Coventry because of the form which Coventry is on right now. Watford versus Plymouth. I've gone with the home side here. I've gone with a 2-1 home win to Watford. Watford at home, they make life really difficult for themselves, but they're only 5 points away from those playoff positions. If they really want to get into those playoffs, they've got to beat, Plymouth, who are bottom of the Championship. Yes, Plymouth away from home, they haven't been the greatest. They did manage to beat Portsmouth away from home recently, but I just cannot see them making it back-to-back away wins. So I am going to go with a 2-1 Watford win, but I do think Plymouth will put up a fight. Hull City versus my team, Luton Town. Honestly, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to the home side. My heart is saying that Luton will win, but my head is thinking that it's going to be Hull. I think the pressure will get to Luton. We know we've got to beat the teams around us in the Championship if we want to stay up. We've got the squad. We're more than capable of doing it. Yes, we beat Cardiff away from home recently, but we need to go on a really good run of form. We are performing a lot better in our last recent games, especially against Borough. But the problem with Luton is we're not clicking in front of goal. But Hull, they beat Plymouth, they beat Oxford recently at home. I think the fans will be on their side. They know they're also in trouble as well. So winning against us would be a massive confidence boost. But Luton have won 5 of their last 6 matches against Hull in all competitions. But my head is saying the home side will win 1-0. Middlesbrough versus Oxford. I'm going to go with the home side here again. I'm going to go with a 1-0 home win for Middlesbrough. Oxford are not on good form right now. And Borough, they can be hit or miss sometimes. But if Micah Carrick wants to get Middlesbrough into those playoff positions, they have got to beat a team that's only managed to win 1 game in their last 10 Championship matches. Borough weren't great at Luton. I couldn't believe how bad they were. But they've got the players, they're at home. I would like to think that they would walk away with a 1-0 win. Leeds United versus Swansea. Honestly, yes, last 4 games for Leeds, they have dropped points, but they've got the best home record in the Championship. I can't see Swansea getting anything away from home. They have lost back-to-back games, and if they do lose against Leeds, it will be 3 defeats in a row. But honestly, I think Leeds win quite easily, and I'm going with a 3-0 home win. For Leeds, it could be a good opportunity for Leeds because Burnley and Sheffield United have got difficult fixtures. Burnley are against in-form side Bristol City, and Sheffield United are at home against Coventry. So it's a perfect opportunity for Leeds to maybe increase that gap at the top of the Championship. Cardiff versus Sheffield Wednesday. I think we all know Sheffield Wednesday's away form is a lot better than their home form. Cardiff, the pressure will be on. Recently losing at home against Luton, the fans definitely weren't happy, but they did bounce back away against Blackburn. But against Sheffield Wednesday, I think the way the game is going to go, I think will suit Sheffield Wednesday's game plan. I feel like they like teams attacking them and they can exploit the space in behind, and that's why away from home Sheffield Wednesday have done a lot better compared to at home. They also need to make sure they are clicking in front of goal, but Cardiff are undefeated in 10 of their last 11 home matches against Sheffield Wednesday in all competitions. If Cardiff really want to stay up, they've got to get something at home against Sheffield Wednesday. However, I am going to go with a 2-1 2-1 away win to Sheffield Wednesday. Norwich versus West Brom. My score prediction for this one is going to be a 1-1 draw. West Brom are undefeated in their last 6 matches in the Championship. They need to keep getting points because the teams around them near the playoff positions have much easier games in my opinion. So Watford at home to Plymouth and Middlesbrough at home to Oxford. So I do think West Brom, they need to get at least something away against Norwich. But despite back-to-back defeats for Norwich, they do know how to score goals. But I do think both sides will share the points. Burnley versus Bristol City. I've gone with a 2-0 home win for Burnley. Burnley have kept 14 clean sheets in their last 16 matches in the Championship. They're also undefeated in their last 25 matches. Also, Burnley have won their last 8 matches against Bristol City in all competitions. But despite that, the Robins are unbeaten in 7 league games and they're only outside of those playoff positions by goal difference. I think a point away from home for Bristol City would be a fantastic result. They've got to be careful with their game plan because if you go and attack Burnley, they just know how to break you down and they do exploit that space in behind. They are a very good team in that transition, very good counter-attacking side. So Bristol City have got to be careful. But despite this, I do think Bristol City, they are going to try and get the 3 points because it would be an amazing win. But I just think Burnley, their quality going forward, Anthony and Edwards, I think they will walk away with a 2-0 win. Stoke City versus QPR. My score prediction for this one is a 1-1 draw. I think I speak on behalf of Luton fans here, but we do need QPR to win here as Stoke are one of the teams around the bottom 3. But I can see it being a 1-1 scoreline. Stoke are down there, as we all know, but QPR are also not in good form. So this is a great opportunity for Stoke to take advantage. Stoke have seen under 2.5 goals in 8 of their last 9 matches against QPR in all competitions. Also, when you look at Stoke recently, they're not scoring goals for fun. So I can see both teams also sharing the points. Sunderland versus Millwall. My score prediction for this one will be a 2-1 home win for Sunderland. Millwall, they will make it difficult away from home, but right now Sunderland, they don't really have much to play for. They're pretty much going to get into those playoff positions, but you do want to go into the semi-finals of the playoffs in good form. So I think the last remaining 8 games is pretty much, can we just grind out results without getting key players injured, but building that form so then when they are in the semi-finals of those playoffs, you know, they are full of confidence and they can get to the final. But Millwall will make it really challenging because they don't really have anything to play for. But also away from home, Millwall are quite tough to beat. Portsmouth versus Blackburn. I've gone with a 2-1 win for the home side. I've got a feeling Blackburn's poor run of form is just going to continue. The new manager bounce has not happened. Blackburn have won 5 of their last 6 matches against Portsmouth, despite me saying that in all competitions. But I do think the home crowd at Portsmouth will help them win the game. Portsmouth are still down there. They're not 100% safe. I do think they are going to be safe eventually. But a win at home would obviously, you know, help towards championship safety for next season. So I've got a feeling the home crowd as well will help Portsmouth win 2-1 at home. And lastly, the game that's going to happen on Tuesday next week, which is Derby versus Preston. Preston, of course, are in the FA Cup quarterfinals. I feel like Derby, the run of form which they're on, I think they are going to win. I'm going to go with a 1-0 home win for Derby. Winning the last 3 games has given the fans and the players so much confidence. I think international break came at the wrong time for them because they were on that good run of form. So will they respond after international break with more wins? I think they will. And yeah, I think at home against Preston is a good opportunity for them. I do think Preston will make it tough for them. Preston are the draw specialists in the Championship, but I've got a feeling Derby will walk away with a 1-0 home win. So that is the end of today's video. Please smash that like button down below. Also, let me know your score predictions from game week 39 in the EFL Championship. Please also subscribe to my channel if you are new. I know I make mainly Luton Town content, but I do make the occasion EFL content as well. I basically make videos on whatever league Luton is in. So if we are in the Championship, I'll make more Championship videos. League One, more League One. which looks like the league we are heading to. Fingers crossed it's not. But yeah, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, please subscribe if you are new to my channel. And yeah, tomorrow's video from me will be a match preview of the Hull City versus Luton Town game. And I'll try and dissect how I think Luton can walk away with the 3 points away against the Tigers. So yeah, those are my thoughts. See you guys in the next video.